So I am going to be painting this a metallic pearl color, and then I'm going to be adding a transfer to the top, and it's going to be really pretty. So you can see I've got one coat on. It's very thin, and it's probably going to need several coats. So on to my second coat.
So you're having to do like several coats of this, huh?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up doing like 5 or 6 coats. I'm gonna be putting the rose gold right in through here. Oh. So you can see right there.
Gotcha. So you're doing some of this bronze too?
I'm gonna do this bronze.
Oh, not the inside though.
The inside,
of
but
that
not
part.
this.
So you gotta do a little sanding before you put the transfer on?
Yeah, so I'm gonna put the transfer on, but because I'm using a metallic paint, it's got a really shiny surface. So you need to, transfers work better on a matte surface, so I'm just going to rough it up a little bit and get it so it's not so shiny and smooth. I want it to have a little bit more of a matte finish before I put the transfer on. And then after the transfer's on, I'm gonna burnish it and then wax it. So that should work.
So how do you prepare it? You just lay it over?
Yeah, I'm going to...
Oh, and then you cut it later, or?
Yeah, I'll cut it afterwards. So, but what I'm going to do is lay it over like this. I think, not like this.
So you don't have to use any heat or anything?
You do not have to use any heat. Cut it, honey.
So that is a transfer stick that you're using?
Yeah, it's the tool that comes with it.
And how much are these transfers, price-wise?
I think this one was like $20.
Oh, that's not bad.
Nope.
Amazon, as usual?
Amazon.
Do you ever get anything from someplace other than Amazon? Trick question, man.
Yeah.
So when you transfer it, then you're just going to peel that clear coat off.
Yeah, so you should be able to. You can see how.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
So part of it's sticking right here, so I'm just going to make sure to.
So you got to put some pressure on there, yeah?
Yeah, see.
So you're just starting to peel it off, huh?
Yeah, I'm almost done. So, it's when I'm doing this here, it's in the 80s, and so it's really hot up here. And so as a result, the transfer is a little more fluid. So I did not want anything in there, so I'm just going to end up sanding that off. But because it's so hot, the transfer is really like thin and kind of almost liquid. So
that's why you didn't want to cut it?
I didn't want to cut it. If it were colder out, I would be able to apply this, and then it would just have a thing right there that I could just cut off. But because it's so hot, it like almost stretchy. So it's good to do it in a cooler area.
Not in the upstairs part of your house.
On a hot
Is that where
day.
most people should work on their stuff, honey?
Yeah, no.
Refurbish their stuff and in the house itself?
There you go.
Yeah.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand this part off. I don't want the in-between.
Roger that.
There we go.
That makes sense.
Okay, so once you get your transfer on there, it's really important to go over it with your fingers to make sure you don't have any little air bubbles, and you can actually sand your transfer if you want it to look a little bit,
Distressed.
old, yeah, distressed or aged. But it's good to go over it with your fingers and, like a dry cloth, just to make sure that there's no lifting on the edges and no little air bubbles, because once you put your sealer on, that will start lifting. So looks like it's on there pretty good.
Because that's basically like almost having paint, because it's not a decal, so it actually soaks in
Right.
to the surface. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Then when you've got it all on there and you've burnished it to make sure that it's adhered and not lifting at all, then you're going to want to seal it. You have to seal it, otherwise it'll lift. So you want to use a clear, I prefer a clear water-based sealer, but you can do like a clear wax. That would be fine as well, but you just want to make sure that it's sealed. Okay, so now that I have burnished it, I have taken some 220 grit sandpaper and just kind of roughed it up just a little bit. Now I'm going to take my Fusion beeswax and just lightly coat over the top. Seal it in.
You have to let it dry?
Yeah.
How long does that take?
Well, I don't know how long it takes, but I usually wait overnight. It probably only takes like maybe an hour or so, but
And you just have to do one layer?
yeah. To set it in, you do. You only have to do one.
So is this a different paint, or are you just doing the edges?
No, this is still stain. It's the same color, dark walnut. I'm just using the stain with poly added to it.
And then what's the poly do?
It seals it and gives it shine.
All right, honey, so where are you at on your project? It looks like you got something going on here.
Yes, I'm going to do a harlequin stencil on the sides here.
And that's a bronze you're using?
It's a rose gold.
And where'd you get your stencils at?
This actually I got it from, I believe it's Prima Design, the same place that I get the transfer from.
Oh, okay. It looks like you have to make several coats, huh?
Absolutely.
How many coats do you have to make?
I believe, so you can see on the other side I've already done it, and I believe that side I had 5 coats.
All right, we'll check that out. Okay, so here's the other side. So yeah, that looks pretty cool, and that'll match your doors and all that good stuff. And then this top is all finished, right?
Right.
Looks cool.
I may put one or two extra coats of wax on it, just to give it some extra protection.
All right, good stuff. I guess we'll check back in, huh? So you're about done? Getting pretty close?
Yeah, getting pretty close. I'm going to do a couple of appliques, I think, on the front doors. So I've got those started over there. I'll show you how to make appliques.
Okay, so here's the applique, right?
Well, this is the mold to make the appliques, and I use hot glue because, I mean, I do have the clay, paper clay to make them, but I use the hot glue because it's easy to move around. You can apply, you know, get it to move around and put it where you want it.
How long does it take for it to dry?
Just a minute or so.
Oh, pretty quick.
Yeah.
So once it turns white, it's pretty much dry?
Yep.
Is that the deal? Oh.
Yeah. Just gotta wait for it to turn like opaque, like an opaque white.
So now you just push them out of the mold?
They come right out.
Oh, wow. Now where do you get these molds at?
You can order them online. It's you can. I got this one, I think, from Amazon. So
That's pretty
Prima
cool.
by Design. Just look up molds. Prima by Design.
And then these moldings are like 11 or 12 bucks, you said?
Yeah, I think that this one was like 11 or 12 bucks.
And you just paint right over it, huh?
Yeah.
And then it's pliable?
Yeah, see, it moves. See? That way you can like move it to, if you need it to bend or anything like that. But I like to make like 3 or 4 just to make sure I've got one that I really like.
Yeah, and here's an example of one here.
Yeah, that's
You can
already been
you can
painted.
see how it bends.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yep.
All right, looks good. And then you just got to decide where you want to put what, right?
Right.
And there's some more right there that have been done. Pretty amazing how inexpensive to do that.
Mm-hmm. And it adds so much embellishment to your piece. Gives it so much character. Okay, so I am just waxing over the top. I've waxed it once before, but I just want to get a good wax. And I'll be doing the whole piece, just waxing the whole thing. And I'm using Fusion.
And what's the purpose of the wax? What's it do?
It gives it a protective coating.
And it just dries like you could feel the wax with your finger, or is it just dry hard? Or
It will dry hard. Okay, so I am just taking the glue and putting it all over.
And why are you putting glue on there?
Because I'm going to put the gold leafing on the handles.
This is an example of one that was done right here.
Yeah. So once you put the glue on, it has to dry and be tacky. So this is the kind of glue.
Here? What's it called?
I have no idea, actually.
Some kind of adhesive.
Yeah. Monet or something like that.
Is it a specific kind of glue, or can you
Yeah,
use...
it's specifically for gold leafing.
Gotcha.
You can get it at any craft store. But you never want to put it on when it's wet. It needs to be tacky.
So you got to let it sit for a while with the glue on it?
Yeah.
How long usually?
You know, I play it by ear. When it's tacky, it's time. But it could be anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes longer. So the way that it goes is this goes right in here, right? Like this. And then this.
And so you've overlaid gold leaf on both of those?
Yeah. It's a rose gold. It's not just a regular gold, a rose gold.
And then you clear coat over it.
Then I'm going to do several coats of clear coating over the top. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, you're going to show how to put that leaf on, huh? Just
I'm just gonna lay it over the top and
you push on it with that brush.
yep.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Now I need to do the other side. So I'm gonna take
So it's been what, about 5-10 minutes on the glue?
yeah, about 10 minutes.
So you're putting that
Gold leaf.
gold leaf on there?
Yeah. Underneath.
Yeah.
I put the glue on. And so I'm
That
just,
sticks pretty good.
well, yeah, it's got glue on it.
You just kind of push it in there and self-explanatory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clear coat.
Just a clear varnish. So I'm gonna let those dry for a while and then I'll turn them over.
So you're all done?
Yeah. So I finished the hardware and then I sprayed them, got them all coated, clear coated, and now it's
Pretty amazing how good that
finished.
comes out.
yeah.
Like you wouldn't even be able to tell you put any leaf on there at all.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, I just you know did the doors and attached them, and so they're all ready to go.
What do you
They're
call
all
this
done.
piece? What's the
It's a
term?
sideboard.
A sideboard.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's really pretty, I think.
Yeah, it's
Got
cool.
A lot of attention.
Yeah. Good job. Looks nice. All right. Until next time, huh?
Bye.